Okay, I have a small project here to work on. This is a architectural model, and this center platform people walk out on here. They want all this covered in rockwork. It's a scale model, and I'm gonna just take some foam and plastilina, make some ledges, and design the composition of the rocks. And the company I'm working with will use the model to build it in full scale. It's for the Cook Museum. The foam is carved. I put wood glue on the foam. I'm going to put plastilina clay now. I've had it sitting here in the sun. It's nice and goopy. Makes it apply very easily. So I'll work in the shade for obvious reasons. It's like 95 degrees out today. Got the model finished. Taking it back to Alabama tomorrow. I'm on my way to Decatur, Alabama. I have $125 plus the tow bill later. I'm 6 hours behind, but I'm traveling through Georgia right now, and I'm happy to be moving. Okay, I'm at the Cook Museum. I've delivered the model. Here it is. This here. This is going to be built on this steel structure, this rockwork. Here's some existing rockwork. While I'm here today, I'm making a mold of this cave floor. This is a little niche, and I'm going to do a sculpture of a black bear that is sleeping with two cubs. And this foil, I'm just using it as a separator for the plaster that I'm going to put on and make an impression of this space. And that'll give me something to work off of with the sculpture. So here's, I don't know if this light is strong enough, but we've got a pretty cool cave formations in here. This project is already pretty far along. So they're bringing me in to do a few elements for them. It looks pretty nice. Some cool stuff. This is the kids' room. Good friend of mine, John Taylor, painted all these murals. This is just mock-up. This is just paper, but they'll have nice graphics up of all these things. Okay, I've got to get to work. Here's my rock. This blue tape is the outline of the sculpture. This is where the edge of the bear will be. So this is where the mold has to be. Normally we use burlap. We didn't have any. We're gonna use fiberglass. Okay, it's the next day, and we're gonna pull this mold at the Cook Museum. Did not work, and I had to stay and redo it. It took me another day. So after that, I took some measurements of a bear specimen they had in their collections for my upcoming sculpture. Should be some interesting content, I would think.
Yeah. I need a good shot of his backside. He doesn't have
On my way back home to Titusville from Decatur, Alabama. It was a great trip. I had some challenges. My car broke down. It was a 6-hour delay. $800 later. We got to Decatur. I I didn't do the mold correctly. I should not use. I knew better than to use fiberglass with plaster. That's just stupid. So, so it was a complete failure, the mold, and that was a big setback. I asked for burlap, and they gave me fiberglass. I tried to make it work, so I knew better. And then we didn't have any burlap, so I got like hemp twine or natural fiber rope, real thin cord, and I cut up, hundreds of little 3-inch pieces and made like wads of that I could mix with the plaster. And I had to completely redo that mold, and it worked just fine the second time. There it is, bringing it home. Right there. So that's gonna be that'll give me I'll make a casting of that, and I'll have the section of cave floor where the bear will lie, and sculpt the bear. So, but I didn't get a lot of video of the process of making that mold, which isn't that great, especially because it was done. It was trouble. So, but it happens, You just keep pushing through and figuring it out. I'm 37 miles from the Florida-Georgia line. I'll be glad to be home. So we'll make that bear sculpture. I'll get that video. Get the full process of that recorded. So okay, that's it. Thank you for watching. Check out the next episode to see the sculpt of the bear, the installation, and you'll also get to see the finished rock work.